He got it in my mouth the second try. Yes, he did.
I know. I say I never go live. But I'm doing it just to see what the hell it's like. Oh. Getting the grill set up to, hey, Lloyd. Clever countdown. Thank you. I really should get guests on here. I guess I could paste the link in the chat, right? It'd be easier than me sitting here talking to myself. So how do I paste the link in the chat? Copy that. See, I'm on my phone. I don't know how to paste a link in the chat from my phone. What finger? No, I did this just because I was going to tease Laura about putting a live stream on while she was. Yeah, let me go. Aha, this stuff. Let's go here. I need to learn this. I don't know any of this back end stuff that all you cool guys do. Switch account. Go there. Go there. I know this is dangerous, but there's a link. And see, need to go rescue Lori from the salt mine pretty soon. Well, leave her there and make her make more money for you. Not Meatloaf's. Oh, that was the finger. That was the finger you're talking about. I was doing that. Gotcha. Fingering you. I'm not making meatballs, TJ. I'm making meatloaf. Well, thank you, Jim. I love you a long time too. Here, I'm going to switch this around. So I'm no longer giving you the finger when I'm scrolling the chat. See if we do this. No, this is just a Meatloaf Premier Jim, but you can hop on if you want and keep me company. Here's the buggy. I'm going to be working on that this afternoon. Now you can't unsee it. What, fingering? Yeah. Oh, okay. There's no real secret to it. Let me find, do I have my charcoal starter in here? I don't see it. Well, unfortunately, the meatloaf is already prepped. Not a big deal, whatever meatloaf recipe you normally follow. And I got a Weber, just a 22-inch Weber kettle grill here. But I do have these guys to keep my coals banked up to one side, then I'll put the meatloaf on the other side. And yeah, this Weber really needs a cleaning, but I don't care. It adds flavor. What did I do with my charcoal? I just had it. It was out here. I picked it up. I'll set it down by the fence. Cleaning is a fall job. Yes, it was, but I use mine throughout the year. I smoke turkeys for Thanksgiving, Christmas. I'm going to be smoking another turkey here in a couple weeks. I forgot my lighter. And for my chimney starter, I always just tear off part of the bag. Your zipper's pretty good. As you go down the bag, you tear off, and that way you don't have anything to throw away at the end of it. Cook the phone. No. Pay you, Lord Michael, as Justin would say. I don't know that. I need someone to come on here and get in my ear. It's weird talking to myself. And we're going to be working on here later. Let me find my lighter. Works. Oh, that's okay, Laura. I've joined your live streams. And supported you and helped you out, but you know that's okay. You be selfish. You just take your time to do whatever you think. I'm not offended. My very first live stream, just to see what it's like, and I can't have any support. Hold on, a guest. Oh, there's Lloyd. Mr. Lloyd.
Hey.
Are you on?
Yes.
I hear you.
All right. Excellent. Excellent. I hear you.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing okay. Surviving.
Good.
Up, doing something around the house, going to sleep,
Starting to develop new routines.
Yeah, it's I've been doing the same thing for so many years. It's weird, but I didn't want you sitting here all alone on your first live stream.
Well, thank you. Laura would leave me alone on my first stream. I heard another dink. Means somebody else is in here, but I'm lighting my paper. Rigger knows about that.
Yeah.
Let me go in here. There's Justin. We'll add Justin. Awesome. I actually have people.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to be like Laura.
I know, Laura is so rude. I'm too busy after the years.
I was just fixing my bagel for breakfast. So.
Gotcha. Cool Cat, I am getting ready to smoke a bunch of meatloaves. I'll smoke several meatloaves today, and then I'll vacuum seal them, and then freeze them, and then for the next few months, if I want meatloaf, I can pull out meatloaf and heat it up in the bag.
What's up, Lloyd?
Idea. Oh,
Rickard, the chimney starters are the best way to go, aren't they? Chimney starters are the best way. Unfortunately, mine is almost rusted out. I'm getting ready to have to buy a new one.
Lloyd, you might need to turn your mic up just a little bit. You're pretty low.
Okay, well, I'm using the mic on my, I'm not using this mic, this one here. I'm using the one I'm on my laptop, so let me see where that.
Yeah, if you go into sound settings, you should be able to turn it up.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, there we go. Yeah, mic volume. How's that?
Oh, much better.
All right, good. Yeah, I just hadn't adjusted it on this for some reason,
But no, everybody's been live streaming, and I keep on saying I'm going to do a live stream, and I joke about it.
Well, and this is a good thing to do. Show something instead of just a bunch of talking heads like on my show.
Well, you guys are going to be talking heads. This really is just a long process. You're going to see me start some charcoal here. I'll bank it. I'll get the temperature set, get the charcoal set. That grill really needs clean, so I think I'm just going to put down aluminum foil and put the meatloaf on aluminum foil for today. It really needs replaced.
And Dawn, I didn't want you to feel too special, so I didn't actually get dressed. I'm still in my robe, so I said I didn't want you to feel too special.
If you want me to feel special, take the robe off.
I don't want you to feel that special.
I mean,
and I would agree with you. Bacon is definitely pig, not that nasty turkey bacon.
Yes, bacon is pig. I had no idea what to put on one of those things, so I just figured I'll put bacon as pig.
Yeah. Well, this is an excellent start. You look like you have a good crowd of people watching.
I don't know how many people are here. There's a few people talking. I mean, Cool Cat shows up. Cool Cat shows up.
Quite a few people in there.
If Cool Cat shows up, it means that, we're sophisticated.
Thanks, Cool Cat. Yeah, he says talking heads can be super interesting, depending on the heads, of course. Yeah. Yep,
now I'm going to look and see what kind of smoke we're going to put on it. I'm thinking I've got some hickory chunks in here. And I've got some mesquite. So I think I'm going to do...
Oh, I love mesquite.
Hickory chunks and a little bit of mesquite chips.
Well, Lloyd, I hope you do your live show this week because everybody was kind of excited when they saw you scheduled it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to. It's I get up every day and it's each day is a different experience I go through because
right.
Especially the last 3 years have been the hardest on Judy and myself, so it was real hard. And so I took care of her 24/7, and now I don't know what to do with myself. So, I probably ought to do my show Monday just to keep some of my sanity, what little I got left.
Well, I know everybody was they were talking about it yesterday on Paul's. They were all hoping you were going to go live.
I plan on it. That's and I'm kind of. That's why I jumped on your show Friday night, and I jumped on Dawn's show today just to kind of get my feet wet, getting back into it again.
Yeah, I saw you jumped on Justin's show the other night after I left.
Well, I wasn't even planning on going on, and I thought, well, I need to. Yeah, I should have jumped on when you were on Dawn. Yeah, I know.
Wait until I leave.
That's why I was your very first guest on this show.
That's true. I forgive you. That's why I forgive you.
Okay, thank you, Dawn.
But you know, it was because Tim kept talking, and you know, he can only listen to Tim talk so much. He's got to come in and shut him
Yeah,
down.
Tim was driving me nuts, and I just had to get in there and shut it. I had to shut him up because I can out talk Tim.
I'll show you what I'm doing today on the buggy. I bent up the corners of the gas tank here, so it'll actually set down in this recess
Oh yeah.
where it belongs. So I bent that up so it actually sits down in there. I think I'm gonna have to curl it up just a little bit more, and then just to be safe, I'm gonna mix up some JB Weld and put along these seams, just to make sure that bending it did not break that seal.
Right. Right.
Then I'm gonna get in here with a wire brush a little bit later. We're gonna scrub this down, get most of the surface rust cleaned up so that I can paint it.
Okay.
And we are painting with POR 15. It basically seals and seals in the rust and makes it impenetrable. And that way we should be able to stop that. And then carpet will go on top of that.
How are you going to attach the Velcro? Is it going to be able to stick to that carpet and that sealant you're putting on? Or are you
Yes.
going to use some kind of glue on it? Okay.
No, the Velcro will stick. The sticky back of the Velcro will stick to the painted surface. I don't know if we're going to Velcro pads into the carpet just to keep them a little more sturdy.
Right.
But once they're in place, it really should not have a lot of force on it. It's just to help keep it from walking.
Right. Yeah, there's nothing more annoying than when you put a rug or something down and it keeps moving on you.
Mm-hmm.
Starts curling up, or yeah.
Yeah. That's super annoying when you put a rug down on the floor and it won't sit still.
Rigger, if you got some good chunks of that cherry, save it. My dad lost a cherry tree a few years ago, and I chunked up the cherry to smoke with, and I used that tree for 2 years.
Yeah,
and cherry is a great wood to do a pulled pork with.
Yeah, when we moved here, we had a peach tree, a pear tree, and 2 apple trees, and they eventually died out. And I smoked with that stuff for years, and all those fruit woods are just add to the flavor.
I was sad when I got down to my last little bit of that cherry.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's expensive to replace if you have to just go out and buy it.
Oh yeah.
I really like cooking with mesquite, though. I used to cook with that all the time in California.
Out west, yeah, when I was in Tucson, they cooked a lot with mesquite out there. And that's because that's what's more natural.
Yeah, you can just drive out to the desert and load up a whole truckload.
Yeah.
Free charcoal.
I used to do that. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Rick,
the only thing you have to watch. The only thing you have to watch with mesquite is that shit burns hot. Very little goes a long way.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and mesquite is a little more of an acrid tasting smoke, in my opinion. That's why I usually use it just as an accent.
Yeah.
I think it's really good with steaks. Steak.
Yeah.
It tastes really good. Because you can put a unseasoned steak in a grill with some mesquite, and it just gives it a nice natural flavoring.
Hi, Rigger. Yeah, that's why I'm putting it on this for the meatloaf. I think that it'd be good with that.
Later,
with
Rigger.
the hickory. But usually if I'm doing, like when I'm doing turkey or something like that, I'm always going with a lighter fruit wood.
Oh yeah, it's definitely better with beef products.
Hey guys, I'm going to have to bail. I just want to come on and say hello. And
thank you, Lloyd, for being my first live stream guest.
There you go. You're doing good, Don. Looking great. I'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow on my live show.
All right.
All right. Y'all take care.
All right.
Have a
good
great
night.
Palm Sunday.
Is that today?
Yeah, Sarah and them went to church earlier and brought a bunch of palm stuff home.
Jim, I don't know how long it'll take to cook. It depends, and I'm cooking quite a few meatloaves. I never cook them anyway. I always cook to temperature, so I'll be cooking to like an internal temperature of 150.
You're gonna freeze some of them.
Yes. And my wife actually formed the loaves in there in the kitchen, and she made one smaller that we can give to a friend of ours, and made the others big enough for us. And we'll probably freeze all of them, keep one of them out to eat.
I still need to do that, but like I said, we still haven't replaced our barbecue because it rusted out, and so we had to throw it out.
You know, I went through several barbecues, and then I bought that Weber 22-inch 11, 12 years ago, and it has lasted. It's starting to show its age a little bit, but it's still pretty strong. If I put a new grill on it or a new grate, it's going to be perfectly fine for everything I do.
Oh, Wedge Big wants to know if you're giving away a smoker today as your giveaway.
Nope. The giveaway today, Paul, is warm wishes and love.
You don't even have to enter for that. It's free to everybody.
Yeah, 150 Fahrenheit. What would that be in Celsius? 63?
I don't fucking know. I'm still learning Celsius.
Well, somebody said their trick is to double and then add 32 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I'm slowly learning though, being around all the.
I just said, okay, subtract 30 from 50, be 120, divide that in half, be 60 some odd degrees. So I'm guessing around 63 or something, 64. You're sitting there right there on your computer, Justin. Why don't you Google it for us? Or hold on.
Well, all right. What was the temperature?
Hold on just a second. See if it's still plugged in. Alexa, how much is 150 Fahrenheit in Celsius?
150 degrees Fahrenheit is about 65.6 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, Cool Cat just put it in the chat right before you said that.
But I estimated pretty damn good.
Yeah, you're damn close.
Yeah. But there's nothing really to do right now except for wait for those charcoals to get hot. That's why I was talking earlier today. I made the joke that I'll be live streaming smoking meatloaf. And it was a joke because there's nothing really to live stream. It's such a slow process that well, Michael, somebody, I don't remember who it was, said that their trick is to take the Celsius temperature, double it, and add 32, which is the freezing point of water. Fahrenheit. So I just subtracted the 30 guesstimate and divided in half and got close.
Yeah, because I always remember there's 0 Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. I think it is. That's their point of freezing, I think?
Yeah, but I guess every one of their degrees is like several of ours. Or 2 point something of ours.
What's up, Chris?
I mean, I didn't know it'd work. I was just going by what somebody else said, and it worked.
I'm starting to remember just because, being on the panel with all these people from other countries. That
Rather than doubling, it is actually 1.8, which is close to your conversion rate from miles to knots. Correct? Or no, that's 0.9 something.
That's the thing is the UK is actually the only country that actually uses both systems. They use
And they
metric thumb.
they also weigh themselves in stones. So
I honestly can say the other day when you guys told me, I had never heard that unit of measurement before. I did
you
not
don't
even know
watch
that
enough
was a
British
thing.
TV then. If you watch enough British comedy, you'll hear people talking about their weight in stones.
Yeah. It's like in Australia, they still use that term fortnight. That kind of threw me off.
Jim, is it you that I got it from? It might be Jimbo Shirt that I got it from. Oh, Jim, hold on just a second. Jimbo Shirt here.
Oh, he's got the Jimbo shirt. Sure enough. Yeah, we'll see how well that works out, Wedge. He said he sent his landlord an Uno reverse card for rent.
I say I pulled that off and dropped my earbud. I couldn't hear anybody. I couldn't say anything.
You try that next time a cop pulls you over too. Hand him a Uno reverse card. See what he does.
Hold on.
Ashley, how's it going?
All right, I'm starting to get white around the tops of my charcoal. Hi, Ashley. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to stay on here long. I was just doing this kind of as a little test / joke.
I thought you were actually going to stream over Laura. I was like, oh, here we go.
I said I was going to. I said it as a joke to her. And someone else said, are you going? You asked if I was really going live. I'm like, no, I'm never going to go live. And I thought, you know what? I can live stream starting off this charcoal. But, you know, live streaming, you just can't do any real nice shots with live streaming. It's just sit in front of a camera and gabbing. It gets kind of boring.
That's all it is.
I mean, I guess I could switch my camera around here. And I could come in here.
Yeah. Nice little pan around the barbecue. Oh yeah, you definitely can tell you've used that smoker insert thing, whatever you want to call it.
The charcoal starter?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost gone. It's rusted out. The support piece is just about ready to fall out. In fact, it's hanging down on one side.
Yeah, see, like living in Southern California, you could have a barbecue for 20 years and it'd be fine, but here they rust out quick. They're outside. What's up, Laura?
Laura says it wouldn't bother her, but it would. It would hurt. I know, way down deep.
She said, I don't own YouTube. I thought Matt owned YouTube. Well, you did a great job doing it.
I'll send you the artwork and you can print your own.
Yeah, he doesn't have a merch store, does he?
Jim? I don't think so. He made a few
shirts.
Make that?
Yeah. Did you make that one or he sent that to you?
I didn't make this one. I sent him the file and he sent me a shirt.
Okay.
I didn't expect a shirt.
The fuck I will, Wedge and Big. You send him $200 and he'll jump in the pool. Because I know he'll do it. I'm just saying, if I was legit going to offer you $200, I'd almost bet he would do it.
$200, yeah, I'd jump in it. My wife, when the ice bucket challenge was going on, we had some relatives come over to use our pool to jump in the middle of, I want to say that was November or December.
Hell no.
It was cold, and one of them grabbed her and jumped in.
Do you have problems with anything freezing on that pool or no? during the winter?
No, we winterize. We take the pump off and put it inside. And
I know some people will actually take those pools down every year, and I'm like, fuck that.
the pump and the add to stage. There's Mark. We'll take the pump and the filter in, and the rest of it gets drained down about halfway.
Okay, yeah.
Hi, Mark.
I
What's up, Mark?
just thought I'd pop on and try a different stream thing. I've not tried anything with StreamYard yet.
I'm so appreciative of Cool Cat thinking that a sock would stay on my ding dong without tying it in a knot around it. Maybe a baby sock. But, well, now that Mark's joined, I can't just sign off. I gotta stay on.
Well, it's another three quarters of an hour before Laura wants to start. So
yeah, she ain't even going live till 2:00.
So, Mark, you haven't done StreamYard yet?
No, this is the first time on StreamYard.
Oh, I could find Fisheye and put him on my dork.
Oh my god.
I seem to remember Facebook doing a challenge several years ago where it was called Cock on a Sock. No, Sock on a Cock.
Okay, I was gonna say the other way around is
Yeah.
probably a violation of policy.
Yeah.
All right, Laura.
Where you just had to take a picture of yourself wearing a sock. I must admit, I did it, and I wore I think it was about a 3.5 foot long sock.
You overcompensating there a little bit, Mark?
Yeah, it was.
So what you do, Mark? You just snug it up as far as it go and let the rest of it, let the base show?
Yeah. Well, no, just put it on, and then like the sock went all the way down to the ground almost.
Justin, shoot Jim a link.
Can I get the link?
The link's in the chat.
I put the link in the chat. It's at the top of the chat.
Well, it's not pinned
here
at the top of the chat, but it's in the chat.
There, I'll send it to him. There we go. Oh no, fucking it did that stupid YouTube direct thing. Hold on. Let me see if I can repost it on the bottom.
I'm still, and this is all on mobile, so nothing really looks right either.
Well, mine's on mobile as well. But I came in using Stream Open. It comes up with a banner saying, "Do you want to open it in StreamYard Guest?" So,
Yeah.
There you go, Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Mo.
Oh, Rigger's going to be doing a turkey this week. What's up, Chuck? I watched your video, Chuck. That was a pretty cool video.
No or is that my link that Laura put in the chat?
And it was nice to see Lloyd again for the second time in a couple of days.
That's your link, so you can't yell at her for no self-promotion.
Okay. Hi, beautiful. Hold on. Let me kick the rest of these assholes out of the chat, and it'll just be me and Jim. So you're sore? Are you finally moved in?
Yeah, last night was my first permanent sleepover here. So yeah, we're here for good. It's a slow process. The buddy that helped me bring my last load from renting a U-Haul van.
I heard you had buddies help you with the loads.
Yeah, tripped and hurt his ankle. I couldn't.
I was waiting for that.
All the 2-man loads downstairs, so the garage is packed.
I still have stuff in a closet downstairs that we moved in 12 years ago, and it's still in a box.
Yeah.
So is the other house empty now?
Our second load of furniture, so I've got some chairs to sit on to watch TV.
I think you have to move like at least 3 times before you finally throw those boxes away.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wedge said,
Yeah,
tell
get tired of moving.
Jordy. Wedge and Big said, tell Jordy I said happy birthday, Jim.
Oh, yeah, I already gave him a phone call this morning.
Is it Jordan's birthday?
Yeah, the Demon Seed is 32 today.
Ah, freezing.
Shoot him a happy birthday on Messenger. I'm sure he'd love it.
Are you driving down to Florida this year?
Pardon?
Are you driving down to Florida, did I hear?
Oh, you're flying.
Hmm?
We
Are you
changed
you're
our
driving?
You're
we're gonna
flying.
drive.
Yeah.
So you and Jordan are going to be in the car all the way down to Florida.
Yep.
It's a long drive.
Yep.
How many hours is that?
24.
You
That's a road trip for you guys.
In a couple legs?
Yeah, I haven't planned it yet, but I think I'm going to drive 6. He'll drive 6. We'll stop off the Carolinas, sleep over, and then we'll do the following thing on Thursday. Get there Thursday night, and we've got the reservations for about 7 days.
All right.
Well, you guys get to see some countryside and get to spend some time with your son. That's a nice little trip for you guys.
And might even pull over and do a flight or two somewhere where we see something neat.
Has he ever been to the U.S. before, or is this his first time?
No. He's, well, actually, he was when he was about 6 months old, but obviously he doesn't remember. And we were only over at Buffalo, the other side of Niagara Falls, for maybe an hour and a half. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty trippy for him.
But living close, really got his passport, right? Or do you have to get one?
We got one when we planned it. I guess it would have been early spring. Or, where are we here? No, last summer.
Well, you would have had, you already had yours, didn't you, from the year before, though?
Yeah, I'd already.
You got to run in real quick and carry the meatloaf out, and I'd rather just leave the camera here.
Yeah, we'll watch the chair, make sure nobody takes it.
Yeah.
Because he lives in a bad neck of the woods. You never know who's going to jump the fence and steal his director's chair.
See him grab the whole barbecue and haul ass with it. No, I think that would be a fun little trip for you guys. Nice little drive.
Yeah.
Barbecue looks a long way from the house.
Yeah. I know he's looking forward to it, and I'm kind of indifferent, just knowing the driving part of it's going to suck ass. But it'll be a whole lot cheaper than flying.
It's going to feel a lot longer when you're time to come home and you're trying to get back to your house. It's going to feel like it takes twice as long.
Yeah, that's going to be even worse. Who knows? I might even be on the verge of going the other way. We'll make a trip to Vegas instead of coming home to Canada.
How many miles drive is it?
From my house to Jensen Beach is 2,222 kilometers.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah.
1,661 kilometers to the mile.
Yeah, it's a hike. I got the pre-trip oil change, so when I get back, I'll have to have another one.
So it's just short of 1,500 miles.
That's a good chunk of driving right there. That's quite a bit. I mean, to go from one side of the United States to the other will take you about 2.5, 3 days, depending on how much you stop.
Well, actually, Ontario, Canada, if you start off in Windsor down by Detroit and go all the way up and around to Thunder Bay, that's as long as it is to go to Florida.
Oh, wow.
Canada is wider than America, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about another 24, 27-hour trip just in Ontario going north.
So what drones are you guys bringing with you?
I've only got 2, so the Mini 2 and my Avata. Jordan's got his Avata and the DJI FPV, and he's got a lot of FPVs that I think he made one and he bought a couple others. So there'll be a couple of sacrifices there, I'm sure.
Donald, don't forget we need a good pan of the meat.
Oh,
I'm sure you'll get some good tips off Max.
you know, pan of the meat. All right. Oh, the meatloaf, not okay.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Not my meat.
Max and Tammy aren't
You
going,
guys
are
will
they?
make your first live stream really memorable.
No, they're going on some kind of road trip, Mark.
Christ.
You know, a couple little baby ones right over here.
I don't think they're going on it yet because he's got
Some full-size
they
ones
bought
there.
an old motorhome and he's doing it
nice.
up before they go anywhere.
Those are just hamburgers. Give them a little squash down that, put them between a bun.
That's it. Individual size meatloaf.
That's a 4-bite slider.
Yeah.
Like the little mini Hovis loaves they used to do. I bet you've not seen them, have you? They used to do a Hovis brown bread loaf, and it was about 1.5 inches wide, 1.5 inches tall, and 3 inches long.
That's hot, Don. Be careful.
Yep. It is.
That's about as hot as the sun's going to be on the eclipse.
No, the moon blocks the heat out.
Apparently, the town that I'm living in now is going to be in the totality of the eclipse. So they're expecting a lot of people to show up here.
Yep, and you won't be there.
No, I won't be. I'll be out of Dodge.
Well, have you got your security cameras set up yet? You'll be able to watch it from Florida on your security camera.
No, so Sylvia's got her eclipse glasses already. She's just waiting now.
Yeah, Don was showing us his the other day.
Yeah, didn't Donald say something about a eclipse at one point?
Oh, is there going to be an eclipse?
Yeah, I thought I heard you mention something at one point or another months ago. Yeah.
Just the outer edge of one, Don. Not much.
Did you say that those eclipse glasses were like a 16 stop?
What's up, Ronnie?
Yes. They are basically an Indy, I think, Indy 100,000 or something like that.
Yeah, I worked out.
Indy 10,000.
I think I worked out 16,000.
Yeah, or if you have
Near
like
enough.
a welder's mask, you can use that too.
No, welding glass does not block UV rays, and you can still damage your eyes.
Oh, because I've seen people use those before.
Uh-huh.
You know what?
I didn't know that though.
The optometrist.
Well, no, wait, hold on. A welding mask should block UV because when you're welding, right?
It blocks the light.
No, it
that
blocks
can
the
damage your eyes,
light.
but there are UV rays that it does not block.
It just stops it burning your retina.
Okay.
The optometrists are just licking their lips. The business they're going to get. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll find out when Donald uses that Temu Lindsay butt.
Okay. I put smoke in there. I can't tell if my vents are open at the bottom or closed because I'm just looking at smoke. I'm going to have to double hand this.
What you going to photograph it with, Don?
And all we see on your sweatshirt, Don, is a big check. So just do it.
Yep. I'm just doing it. This is a hoodie that was left behind by a car thief.
Steals your
car
car,
and left the hoodie in its place.
steals your car
Yep.
and leaves the hoodie.
We recovered the vehicle, and there was a hoodie left in it. So it got a bath and became mine. It's my garage shirt when it's cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like that color.
It goes well with the pink shirt.
Oh, cool.
And here is my little self-done temperature gauge on the Weber. You can see it's getting a little bit of rust right around there. And this is like 12 years old. And to still be in this good condition, not bad.
Just stick the thermometer in the meat?
Not yet. I'll do that a little bit later.
Oh,
It's not ready yet. No need to do it yet.
I thought you were going to wait.
What's more important is that temperature right there. And to get that set right about 250. So for that, I'm balancing my vents.
I want one of those ones that old man Carnivore uses.
We got
Bluetooth
smoke in there.
There's a hidden talent I would not have suspected out of you, Don.
What's that?
A chef.
You wouldn't suspect that? I'm cooking all the time.
No, with all your mechanical technology, I thought you'd be more of a mechanic than a chef. You have got a diverse multitude of talent. You should start a YouTube channel.
What would I do on it?
Well, I see you're just one shy of 400 subs. Good for you.
I know. What the heck?
That's amazing. Last time I saw you were at like 109.
And I don't put things up. I don't know how I keep getting people to subscribe to me.
I think it's all the shorts, all the TikToks. I thought you were going to do same shit, different day for like a month. You fizzled out after about a week and a half.
Go rewatch the previous ones. It is the same shit.
I should have known.
No, Jim, they say stick with something you enjoy doing. And I really didn't enjoy just posting a different piece of shit every single day. And really, are those the kind of subscribers I want to draw to my channel?
When you're beggars or choosers, take anything.
I started thinking a little bit more broad here.
Yeah?
Well, to be honest, though, you did come up with that idea, so you can't really bang on the subscribers you'd get from it.
Oh, right. I can think of all kinds of degeneracy. Doesn't mean I want degenerates around. Except, I'm sorry, Jim. No offense.
Those are my friends. Be careful, Don.
Did you do a search on Michael Moorcock on YouTube, Don?
I have not listened to any yet. And I have not read Michael Moorcock in probably 25 years or so. It would have been the late 90s.
It's at least that long since I've read any of them as well, as far as reading goes.
So I could put those books. I could put those books on and listen to them, and follow along, and probably not remember all the little twists and turns.
I started listening to one, and I remembered most of it.
Did you see what Ronnie put in the chat about the welding helmets?
Then I realized that it was like the second book of a 3-book series. So
I would double check on the welding. I'd double check on the welding glass, because from what I read, it does not block all the light that you need to block from the sun.
And I would take it from a chef mechanic.
Chef mechanic.
Hey, I've been planning. I'm pretty sure I read that, and that's why I went ahead. I got the little glasses that are ISO stipulated for looking at the sun. Is there going to be a drone?
Now, have you tested them out and actually looked at the sun itself just to see what it looks like?
Yep, I did the other day. Yeah, and it's just a little dot. You can barely.
Okay.
A little dot. Wow.
Yeah.
Imagine that being covered up. Little dot being covered up.
And everything around you getting dark.
Oh.
And all the animals acting like it's nighttime. Laura says I'm at 400 subs now.
Oh.
Paul, feels like a fight between me and Jim would be like Johnny Knoxville and Butterbean.
Actually, you're $3.99.
That, Paul, that's
I think
hurtful from an ex friend. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I think a fight between me and Jim would rapidly descend into passionate lovemaking.
Oh no, you're at 401 now.
Oh, I'm feeling great today, Paul. Yeah, the bulk of the stress is over now. I'm at the new place, so
Going live does for you, Don. You've gained 2 subs already.
maybe it's the lighting here.
Hot diggity! Look at that.
It's time to retire now.
I've been on for almost an hour. People just popping on here and talking to me while I just start my charcoal. That's the shittiest. What the fuck are you people doing here?
The doors are knocking down. Everybody wants to be on Don's first.
Yeah, but we'll have to remember who popped my cherry. That was
Yeah.
Lloyd.
If I'd have known, I would have raced down to the office here. And
I knew you said earlier that you were beat and that because you were tired from moving and that you were even going to go on live earlier
look at
to somebody's stream. And I was like, I don't want to bother him. He's tired.
yeah.
Or else I would have sent you a link.
Damn. Well, for you, Don, I'm in always.
That's okay. Maybe if Fisheye does a live stream, you can be first on that.
Well, maybe if Fisheye does a stream, maybe Uncle Extra Media might be in town. Ooh. There's content, baby.
Jim, if you came in, I'd almost think about meeting you halfway. Except that's Chicago.
Yeah.
We might get run out of Chicago.
I'm not sure I'd want to go to Chicago again.
Oh, Laura subbed on a different account, so it's not real.
Just had to be number 400.
Chicago's on.
This is relaxing. I put my arm like this all the time.
Cat behind you. Cat behind you. Squirrel. Fat cat. Meow. Meow. Oh, she can't hear me because you got earbuds.
And the cats don't be suspicious.
Cat, the world is watching you. What do you have to say for yourself? If you shit on the carpet, what do you have to say for yourself?
Rub my tummy, Daddy. Meow. Oh, biting. Oh, touch that third nipple. Oh, cat fight. Meow. What you talking about, Willis?
We're still good friends, aren't we? Are we still friends? We're still friends.
Yeah. What's his name?
Her name is Lucifer.
Lucifer.
Yes.
Like very furry.
And we have another cat around here who's named Momo, but she should be named Constance Pain in my ass.
Are they both yours?
Yeah. You know, my temperature is set just about right. I think it was left close to where it was when I did a turkey at Christmas. So I'm nailing 250. So all I gotta do now is maintain the heat. I'll come back out in a little bit. About every half hour, I just have to add a couple more briquettes.
Oh, now we're going to the mechanical portion of the show?
Well, maybe. I did promise a mechanical portion on the show, didn't I?
Yeah, but don't do that wire brush scrubbing. That's just loud.
Don't do a wire brush what?
The wire brushing in the bottom of your Buggy. Loud, obnoxious noise. Like that wind.
Oh, that was a Dremel, wasn't it?
No, you scraped the wire brush.
He needs a microphone with the dead cat on it.
Yeah, I
don't think the cat would appreciate that.
Figure of speech.
But Laura's going live here in a little bit, right?
Yeah, in about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
7 o'clock your time, her time. Is it this week or last week that they had to spring forward?
Next week.
Next week?
Mm,
And then Australia is what, a week after you guys or a week before?
week after, I think.
Yeah.
Same
everybody
time
will-
as the meet-up.
They're
And
like
everybody will
Goofy's
be back
always a
on-
week behind.
Yeah, 1 o'clock Sunday morning becomes 2 o'clock Sunday morning.
Sylvia,
Oh my God.
congratulations.
My
on your
hair looks great. Sylvia, congrats on your first live, Don. Thank you, Sylvia.
Yeah, she's upstairs watching.
Sylvia,
Oh,
you're my
Jim's
favorite.
droning.
See, like
Matt-
that's loud.
Yeah, that's annoying.
That's loud. You don't like that?
Maybe if you
No,
got
go
the
ahead.
phone,
Go ahead. Say what you're saying, Jim. Go ahead.
get it a little closer.
What was that, Jim? I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, it's perfect.
That's some thick rust, dude. You might want to get something better than a wire brush.
No, you just this POR stuff. You take off the surface flaky stuff, and the POR will actually seal that in. And I believe it also has stuff that reacts with the.
Yeah, it has an acidic quality to it that reacts with the rust and turns it into a different compound. Instead of in iron oxide,
okay.
turns it
Certainly
into
not AMSR, that's for sure.
Yeah, it breaks off the oxygen off of it, and
What's up, Joel?
I think it's basically got phosphoric acid in it.
Oh my God! Now
Don't get it on your hands.
cooking, mechanical, and science stream now. Holy crap!
Yeah, he's trying to do a lot on one stream.
yeah, POR 15 rust preventive coating is designed for application directly on rusted, sandblasted, and seasoned metal surfaces. So,
Jim, it's a cooking and mechanical stream, and now we're getting into the science of the mechanics.
well, no, it's not really mechanical. We're not talking about anything mechanical, really. I'm just talking about the Dune Buggy. That's not mechanical.
Problematic.
Speaking of Jim, Matt was over there on Murray's show talking all kinds of good things about you, Jim.
Yes, cool cat. You're right. Cooking is engineering. Cooking is science. Cooking is chemistry.
What's that, Joe?
I was saying Matt Northeast was over there on Murray's show talking nothing but good things about Jim. Him and Jim like to go back and forth.
Who, me, Jim, or Jim's droning?
No, Jim's drowning.
Oh,
He knows what I'm talking about.
who cares about Jim's droning? Oh, sorry, Jim.
Okay. Well, we're coming up on an hour, and if I don't work on the buggy, then nothing's gonna get done. So I kind of want to work on the buggy, but Jim doesn't want me to scrub while I'm on camera. So Jim Bosch is responsible for me ending this live stream at 1 hour.
I'll leave.
Everybody, Jim.
I'll leave.
No, Jim. That is a hell of a
StreamYard's noise cancellation sucks anyway.
Nope. I figure an hour is pretty good for a test run, just to see what it was like. I'd never run a live stream before.
I want to do one too someday. Someday.
I always join people's live streams. I was just kind of curious.
Yeah.
I always get the feeling that the person that's live streaming doesn't necessarily run it.
A lot of times, no. A lot of times they start the live stream and they're like, okay, everybody talk for me.
Yeah. I know Jim runs Uncle Bill's live stream.
Oh, bullshit. I can barely get a word in edgewise. Oh, sure. I click the buttons and make people come up as the singular picture and highlight some comments. But
so, Justin, you say StreamYard sucks on noise cancellation.
I wish
their noise cancellation is horrible.
But Zoom is really good, right?
Yeah, Zoom has really good noise
How do you run
cancellation.
a live stream through Zoom?
But unfortunately, Zoom only gives you 40 minutes of free per day, and that's it.
Ah.
So you can't even do a whole hour. You have to pay for it if you want to do more than 40 minutes.
All paying.
Yeah, Jim says at least Matt doesn't charge him to be on the stream like Justin.
Well, he doesn't even do a live stream anymore, so how do you know?
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah, he was getting bored with it, I think. Plus,
Yeah.
he's got a lot
Laura-
of stuff going on, too.
Laura told Jim that she wouldn't charge him, but Jim, I'm expecting that payment. I'm not monetized yet, but you can send a check.
You got a PayPal, eh?
Costs more in fucking shipping for the check than it would to cash the damn thing.
Well, anyway,
All right.
guys, thank you for being on. I'm going to go ahead and see how to end it. So how do we end this stream? Let's see. Oh, there's a big red button right at the top that says end stream.
Stream. Oh, is this where
This is where Bill waves. What do we want to do? We can't do that. That's stealing somebody else's stuff.
You flip everybody off.
Yeah, flip everybody off.
Stubborn?
Later.